Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that gets things running. Gabriel. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Saliba makes the interception. Rice. Now Saliba. Partey. Saliba. Now Ødegaard. Saliba. For Rice. Merino. Modric. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught now. It's Modric! Oh, wow, that is fantastic! From Captain Fantastic!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Modric really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Martinelli, he has found a way through. He was under real pressure there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Fran Garcia got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, he's inches away from being a really good ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Vinicius Junior showing good feet. Vinicius Junior! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vinicius Junior. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Terrific header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Madrid have their second corner now. Struck first time! And yes, it's there! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Is number 20.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Luis Skelly. And here's Mbappe. Back would it go. Great hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce.
Shot a goal! Odegaard. And that pass isn't the best. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Timber. Saliba. He's got away. Vinicius Junior! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Trossard. Modric. Mbappe. Timber gets across to intercept that. Martinelli.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior. There will be a throw-in. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Skelly, aim forwards. Now it's Trossard. Modric, looking understandably energised after his goal. Luis Skelly. Now it's Trossard. He's in a great position. He's got full. Goal! Half-time imminent. What a time to score.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Odegaard engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far, goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Now there's a fine shapes to shoot!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's a pretty loose pass. Martinelli. Rudiger does well to get it back. Mbappe! Oh, he's in! Woola! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Goulet certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Fran Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because support was arriving quickly.
Quality ball. Played back in. Partey.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And no, that was never going to make it. And smartly reclaimed. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, this looks sharp. Goulet. Nice interception, well timed. Rice. Lucas Vazquez with a definite foul there. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rodrigo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Gabriel for Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Partey. Gabriel. Luis Skelly. Trossard looking to run onto it. He is through here. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. Arsenal are level. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Merino. Trossard.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Martinelli. Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Valverde! He's had a hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Vinicius Junior has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 49.
Arsenal can now
Number
introduce
5.
the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field, number 17, Zinchenko. Number 20,
Well, there's the
Jorginho.
clearance. He won't be happy with that one. Martinelli. Timber. Throw in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge, and he's intervened well there. Saliba. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Martinelli. Gets his pass away.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rodrigo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rice. In with the challenge.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Ødegaard. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy
And
about.
a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Find your way around this stadium.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come.
Gabriel Martinelli.
Gabriel. Oh, can he get onto this?
29, Kai
Havertz.
Number 7.
Looking wide. Now it's Rice. Ødegaard! Oh, that was vital. Spread it left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Jorginho. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham. He could be in here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. A lot. Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So here comes the substitution.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 12.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Coming on the field is number 4.
Vinicius Junior. Jorginho. For Rice. Zinchenko.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's found a way through. Trossard. And here's Havertz. And he tries a shot. He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Extra time reaches half-time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
90 minutes long
traffic to be
gone,
after the
15
final
of an
whistle
extra
today.
30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And that is out of play. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rice. Modric. Valverde. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's well spotted. Saka. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Now it's Sumpa. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
So,
19,
third corner of the game.
Trossard. Coming on to replace him is
Odegaard tries to
number
clear.
37.
Fran Garcia. And here's Vinicius Junior. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now a Bellingham! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Turns and goes, decent hit! Oh, that is rather wayward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.